Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Do you want to retain the information you are reading for longer period of time? Whether you are a school student, whether you are a college student or an office goer, this video is going to help you because you would be able to retain in the information that you need to represent either in exam or in presentation, because even office goers need to give presentation. Also, a lot of office goers go for part-time higher studies as well, and it becomes very difficult to take out a lot of time for studying for that particular exam. So today I'm here to give you a wonderful process through which you would be able to memorize what you read. You don't have to study for a longer period of time, but you would be able to retain the information. So what is the process? This is a 3-step simple process. I will quickly dive into that. But before that, I request all of you to please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I put out a new video, you get the notification. Couple of years ago, I opted for a particular course. So I did not quit my job. So I was working from 9 to 6, and after coming back from office, I used to study. So at that time I had a really hectic schedule, and it was very difficult for me to study after a busy schedule because I used to be very exhausted. It was very difficult for me to study with complete concentration. I used to feel sleepy, and it was very difficult for me to continue studying for longer period of time, and at the same time to memorize everything, or at least the main concept of whatever I have studied. So that was the time when I actually applied this method, and it worked miraculously. In fact, I was topper in that course, and I was stunned by the result. Since this particular formula or this particular method works so well, I want to share this with all of you. So let me first talk about step 1. Whenever we are just reading, we are reading passively, it becomes very difficult for our mind to stay active. And that is why just reading won't work. We need to engage with the study material, not just by reading but also asking questions to ourselves. What is that question? Now, whenever you are reading a page or reading any study material, any particular passage or any particular page, ask yourself, what is the most important part in this particular passage or in this particular page? It's very important, because when you are asking this particular thing to your mind, when you are asking this to yourself, your mind has to be active, because your mind constantly, not just it's reading, but it's constantly searching for all the keywords, the key points, and that's the main important thing. That is the important thing, because if you do that, then your mind is active, and at the same time you are finding out a key concept, and if you can remember that key concept, then you can actually elaborate on that. So the first method is all about finding that key points or the key words. So I would like to call this particular step as highlighting or making it bold, because a lot of people do that. They actually highlight their books, highlight that particular key point. So this is one of the most important point, but that alone won't work. You won't be able to memorize just by highlighting, but this is the first step. Please continue and watch till step 3, because only then you would be able to retain the information for a longer period of time. So the first point here is to asking yourself, whenever you are studying anything, ask yourself what are the key points. I will call this point as highlight. Now the next point, step 2. In step 1, when you have highlighted the key words, now it's the time to write down those keywords or key points. When you are writing down, also your mind is active and you are also revising those key points. So whenever you revise something, you would be able to retain that information for longer period of time. So writing something is also very important. It's kind of active reading where you are not passively just reading, but you are also writing the key points on a notebook. So this is the second step where you have to write down the key points or the key words in the notebook. Now comes step 3. It is the most important and interesting point, and it is also kind of creative step. So in the second point, you have written down the main keywords or the key points, right? Now you have to take one letter from each point and you have to make a word out of it. Sounds difficult? It's actually not. Let me give you an example. In this video, I'm talking about 3 steps, right? So the first step was highlighting. Now let me take the letter H from it, because whenever I would be able to remember the word highlight, I would be able to explain the entire process, which is actually I am doing right now. So this is H. So from the first point, I am taking the particular letter H. The next point was writing down your keywords. So W. Let me take W from that particular point. Whenever I can recall from W that writing keyword was that particular point. And my last point is to making a word out of that key points. So let me take a particular letter from the last key point, and that is M. So this is HWM. Now it is kind of difficult to remember that, so let me modify it a little bit. H, instead of H, I can take B, because B is making it bold. This will also help me to remember that particular point. It's basically your own choice. Your main target is that you have to create a word or enter a particular letter that would help you to remember that particular point. So let me take B, because I will call it make it bold. So let me take B letter from the first step. From second step, let me take W, writing key points, and from last, let me take M. M, making a word out of it. Now I can combine this letter and I can make this word BMW, right? So whenever I need to explain that particular process, I can actually explain it and I can remember the steps just with the help of those letters in the word BMW. B for make it bold, and W is for writing keyword, and M for making a word out of it. Now if it's possible, if you can make it in a sequential way, that would be even better. But let me tell you, it's not for someone else. I am not anywhere going to tell anyone that it's a BMW process. It's all for myself, and that is important. Whatever word, whatever phrase, so I told you about a word, you can also make a phrase out of it, right? So it is your own choice what word works for me. You can ask you can create another word, another phrase, but the whole point is once you make a word, make a phrase, you have to just remember that particular thing. After that, whenever you will remember that word, whenever you have to answer a question or you have to give a presentation, that particular word will help you to remember all those particular key points, and once you remember the key points, you would be able to elaborate on that. And that is what I am doing right now. In fact, this is not scripted, but obviously I need the key points because I want to share those with you. That is why I have created this particular word BMW, which will help me to remember those key points so that I don't miss to share any of my key points. And that is what you need to do actually in the test or in a presentation. So that is the entire process. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you think it is helpful, please share it with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please encourage me by liking, subscribing, commenting and sharing my video. Take care. See you.